indeed on a Tuesday late afternoon. The time now just running into 6 p.m. That's the time to call each and every night for the very best of information that I can release on an open aspect line. And that is to you who are calling in on my one and only YouTube channel. Almost 6,000 subscribers and a lot of people coming in for the first time. Pleasure to be with you, and I hope you're enjoying the service, and I hope you enjoy it for the next few months on the line while I'm still with you on the video channel. Well, I've got 3 bets for you lined up for tomorrow. One at Bath is a 10-1 poke. One at Pontefract on a horse I've been following for a little while. I think I'll win tomorrow. It's around about 6-1. And one in Ireland at the meeting at Sligo on a horse which is 7-1. So altogether, this lot, if you put them in a treble, it's around about a 500-1 pick-off of the bookmaker. So a big chance. Any double will pay 50-1, and any treble is 500-1. Well, there's only one treble. Could have got 3 horses for you: Sligo, Bath, and Pontefract. So 3 big chances. If you're backing them singles, any one winner, you'll show a handsome profit, that's for sure. Well, there've been 2 bets today, and one of them again finished in the frame. Horse called Langholm, just getting beaten a driving finish, just nabbed on the line, 7-1 into 11-2. That followed up yesterday when there was 2 bets on the line, just 2 bets, a 20-1 and a 25-1, 20-1, 25-1. Both of them framed. If you bet with Bet365, they both paid out each way, and that landed a 33-1 each way double with Bet365. Enhanced places as well, plenty of other bookmakers, but Bet365 did pay out 20-1 and 25-1, just the 2 bets given to you, both at Nace yesterday afternoon, both securing the prize. That's 3 out of the last 4 bets I've given you have collected, including that big 33-1 each way double on Monday. And of course, last week I connected with a huge 18-1 winner, backed into 7-1, plus a 14-1 frame and an 11-1 frame. And onward we march again. Well, Sunday's horse was a non-runner, so we're on a bit of a roll moving through this week, and I'm looking forward to finishing off midweek with a real big bang, I can tell you that, with a midweek special 500-1 pick-off of these bookmakers. So if you've got your pens and papers ready, I'll get through this as swiftly as I can, but I like to spend a bit of time with you because I have to wait all day to speak to you. For new clients coming through, I think there's been something like 70 new subscribers in the last week or so. Great to have you with me, lovely to be with you. I am online every night at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m, sometimes often a little bit before that, but by 6 o'clock I'm generally on, and that's previewing the next day's action. So you're 24 hours ahead of schedule, and you're ahead of the bookies, and you can get the early prices. A lot of my horses are backed heavily because I do have a big following. Almost 1,700 people tuning into the video today, and I wish you the best of luck with a couple of bets which are running tonight, one at Chelmsford and the other one up the north. Well, I wish you the best of luck with those 2, that's for sure. Let me tell you something now, that I'm going to start with Bath, at Bath or Bath, which is it? It all depends where you come from, doesn't it? The north and south divide, isn't it? Bath or Bath? I'm going to go for Bath. I prefer a shower, but I'm going to go for a bath. Right, now this horse is something to get your teeth into here. It's a 10-1 poke, and I'm all over this one like a rash. I am telling you, this horse is ready to strike, and I'm going in with the old pickaxe and the fork and the shovel, and I'm going to shovel it over the counter tomorrow. They're going to get it. They're going to get it tomorrow. Cash, 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 cash. They are going to get this one because I think this horse is a handicapper good thing. I really do. I think the horse is ready to strike, and I know the horse is fancied, and I'm going to tell you what it is free of charge. I'm doing you a favour here because this one is a very powerful bet. Make no mistake about that. Some horses, you can say, I fancy that, or that's got a chance. But sometimes you get one, you say, something, this is ready. It ticks all the boxes, it's ready to strike, and it'll take something special to stop this going into tomorrow, I tell you. And I do like it an awful lot. The grounds are okay, everything's okay. Ticks all the boxes. That doesn't mean it's going to win, but it means it's got an amazing chance. And you're getting 10-1 about a horse with an amazing chance. How are we going about that then? Number 10 it is, and it's 10-1. It's called Oriental Spirit, trained by Stuart Kittow. Not a name to conjure up too lightly, but Stuart Kittow can train a winner. Make no mistake about that. He's had 6 winners from only 58 runners this year, going along very nicely at 10%. And this can be his 7th, lucky 7th. Well, it's number 10. It's called Oriental Spirit, and I honestly think this horse is thrown in at the weights. It's running off a mark of 6.0 blind 60. It's a gelding certainly to keep your eye really on. It's had a breathing operation, ran really well at Salisbury last time, but got a terrible running. Terrible. Pat Dobbs, he lost the steering, he lost just about everything, and he's been replaced by Callum Shepherd, who rode it the time before at Kempton Park. He got boxed in on it. Honestly, Pat Dobbs, it completely, well, I'm not saying what happened, but basically, he couldn't have rode a worse race if he tried. So number 10, Oriental Spirit for me, is a put it down and pick it up job at 10 to 1, and I will be very, very surprised if we don't collect. Each way, of course, the book is paying first 3, some are paying first 4. I can't imagine it not being in the 4. I really can't. And there's 15, 16 runners going to post. You might get first 5. You might get first 5 with a bit of muzzle tough. With a bit of luck, you might get a bit of first 5. I tell you what, while I'm online, let me just have a quick look, the old odds checker, right? Let me just have a quick look at this, because if you get first 5 on this, I tell you, it's like finding money on the street, I think. I really do. And you never quite tell what's going to happen. But I think, to be honest with you, all things considered, this will take a Sherman tank to stop it coming home. Well, I'm looking here now. Oriental Spirit is 12 to 1 with Paddy Power, 12 to 1 with Billy Hills, but 11 to 1 with Sky Bet, paying first 5. Well, that's absolutely golden. First 5 with Sky Bet, paying first 5. It's absolutely amazing. Amazing. And that's my tip. 11 to 1, first 5 with Sky Bet. Can't see it coming out the 5. I can see it winning. And the book is paying first 4, generally all of them. So either way, wherever you can get on, just get the shovel out, get it all out, and give it a good seeing to. Give it a good larraping. Larrap 'em. And there it is, Oriental Spirit 240 at Bath. Well, I've got this Irish horse to come in a moment, and that's running at Sligo, one of my favourite hunting grounds, Sligo. And I can tell you, as I've said many times, I've tipped more winners than anyone. Big uns I'm talking about. Big uns, not little uns. Big uns in Ireland than anybody breathing. And yesterday I showed you again, 20 to 1 and 25 to 1. Horses, I think between them, they had 14 zeros or something behind them. They were, you couldn't find them with a Jodrell Bank telescope. But I got you 2 horses which both collected each way at crazy prices, landing a 33 to 1 each way double. And I'll give you the Sligo bet in just one moment. But I'm going to take you to Pontefract for the second bet of these 3. Now, I suggest you back these singly and also put them in a few doubles and trebles each way, of course, because, as I say, it's a 50 to 1 minimum each way double. And if your jackpot Charlie comes up 500 to 1, it'll be like winning the lottery, won't it? It will be like winning the lottery. If you get a 10 a treble, 5,000, I tell you, that's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely. Not beautiful for Betfred and all the rest of them lot, but who cares about them? Not me, that's for sure. Absolutely not me. I can assure you that. But listen, let's go fast. Let's go to Pontefract, one of my happiest hunting grounds as well. I love it up there. They always used to start at 2:45 to let the miners come home and get to the track. But of course, there's no mines now, no miners to come to the track. So they start a little bit earlier at 2:20. Now, whether they start at 2:20 or 2:25, go to the 5:20. The 5:20 at Pontefract. It's the lucky last, as Derek Thompson, bless him, says. The 5:20, the lucky last. It's actually called the Bet with Jane, your local bookmaker handicap. Well, I don't know Jane, but she's apparently a local bookmaker in Pontefract. Well, I tell you what, I think this horse is going to take a few quid out the till. It's number 2. It's called Gathan Farr. Gathan Farr is trained by another lady, Tracy Waggett. Tracy's a really good trainer, and Jason obviously is a real top-class jockey. And I think these two are going to combine to bring a winner to the races. She's had 5 winners this year, Tracy Waggett, and I think this will be number 6. It's a brown gelding who's absolutely thrown in off a mark of 78. It's been ready to strike for a number of runs. It has. It's 11th of 16 at York. Got all sorts of trouble in running again that day. It ran at Thirsk 5th of 8, same difference. And at Doncaster 8th of 10, the same thing happened. Each time it's been to the track, it has a bad run. I can't see Jason Hart failing to get a good run here around Pontefract. The trick, the trap, everything suits it. It ran at Ponty 4 outings ago and finished 7th of 13. David Nolan ran it. Forget about that run. It raced off a mark of 82. It's off a mark of 78 now, £4 better off, and ready to come in and do the business for us. Drawn 4, that's perfect, 4 out of 10. And I tell you, I'm giving it 10 out of 10. So number 2, Gathan Far, a winner waiting to happen. I think that's how we'll phrase this one. A winner waiting to happen. Well, Tracy Waggett has trained 5. Let's hope this is number 6 for her. In the number 2 horse, Gathan Far, who's been unlucky in running an awful lot of times this year and is ready to strike. Won at Pontefract last year, by the way. Won at Pontefract last year, so he knows how to get around this track. And it is a bit of a funny track, an idiosyncrasy track, isn't it? Try saying that after future Shandish. Idiosyncrasy. Idiosyncrasy. Well, it won, and it won off a mark of 78. 78 when it won, in the 0 to 90, right? Let's just get where you are now. So it won off the same mark last year in a 0 to 90. It's now running off the same mark this year because they managed to get it down the handicap in a 0 to 80. So it's dropped down in class. It's off the same weight that it won last year at this track, and it's ready to go. Ready to go. So there we go. Jane, your local bookmaker. Be careful if they're coming in for Gathan Far. It could be a wipeout. Number 2, Gathan Far, 520 at Pontefract. My second bet of the day, no conferring. They are your starter for 10s. Bamber Gascoignes. Bless him. I think he's gone, Bamber, hasn't he? I think he's gone to the Quizmasters in the Sky. Well, it all comes to our own, isn't it? We all end up there one day. So, well, unless you go into the other place down below, you know, you never know. I think Bamber's gone upstairs, though. He's a smashing fellow, isn't he? Right, listen, 7:10. I've been talking about this Irish for a little while, haven't I? Now I'm going to actually give it you and stop putting you in suspenders. I'm going to give it you and stop teasing you, like I do. Well, I was pleased yesterday to have a 20 to 1 and 25 to 1. I was pleased to have an 18 to 1 winner last week, all in Ireland. And I was pleased to have an 11 to 1 second in Ireland. Got beaten a photo, Aurora Princess. So unlucky. 11 to 1, backed into 7 to 2. So my horses are hot horses, and they're very dangerous horses. And this one's a dangerous one I'm going to give you now. It's a horse with 4 zeros next to its name. That's right, 0, 0, 0, 0. I'm going for it to have a number 1 here. No doubt about it. Billy Lee's on board, and he's one of my men, Billy Lee, a real job jockey, one of the strongest jockeys in Ireland. And I can tell you he's riding for Kevin Condon. And I tell you what, number 4, Veracidad. I'll spell that for you. V-E-R-A, Vera. Then Ace, no, I'll do that again. V-E-R-A-C-I-D-A-D. V-E-R-A-C-I-D-A-D. Veracidad. Ridden by Billy Lee. Now, this horse is running an handicap, a mark of 65. It's dropped £3 since its last run. She's a cracking filly. She's had 4 quick runs. She's ready. She is ready. Now, the key thing is with this horse, this filly, she's going back up in trip. She raced at 5 furlong last time out, and just wasn't the right trip for her. Just took her off her feet a bit. Billy Lee rode her, and he's riding again tomorrow. There'll be no mistakes from Billy this time. It wasn't the last time. It just got a bit crazy at the end. The finish was too fast for her. So he took care of her, brought her home safely, and now she is ready. Number 4, Veracidad. And she runs in the 7:10 at the meeting at Sligo. 3 bets. I'll just repeat them again. Veracidad, 7:10 at Sligo in the evening session. But in the afternoon session by then, hopefully, 240 at Bath. We've nailed a big 12 to 1 winner. 11 to 1 with Sky Bet, 12 to 1 elsewhere. But Sky Bet do pay +5, which is extraordinary good value. And Gathan Far, a horse I've been waiting for some time to hit the back of the net. It's ready. It's dropped in beautiful. It's dropped in on a low grade here, 0 to 80, won off a mark of 0 to 90 last year, off the same handicap mark. I've done all the homework for you. I've done all the groundwork for you. I've done everything for you. I can't bet them for you. You've got to do that yourself. And that is your prerogative, entirely up to you. I'm here to help you by my experience over 45 years in the business. And I'm here to give you the best of my knowledge. Whether you want to take it or leave it, that is what it's all about. Go get them.